Hello guys, I'm Alukoshao Enoch. Welcome to my ICT tutorial on data analysis. In this tutorial, I'll be working on the IGCSE ICT paper 3, October-November 2015. Let's take a look at the questions. You work for House Design and we produce materials for the Tawara Wildlife Conservation Trust. Create a new folder called N15 Tawara. So the first task here, we have to create a new folder and we have to rename it N15 Tawara. So I will use my desktop as my work area. So right click and go to new and folder. Then rename the folder N15 Tawara. That's the first task. Let's go back to the question. Locate and download the following files from the website. Store them in your N15 Tawara folder. So I'll go to my resource folder, open, then I'm going to just click on one, then Control A. Then you can deselect this, it's not part, this question paper. Then Control C, then you copy. Then here, then you can right click and paste. You can open to confirm if you have your files there. So we have all the files there. Let's go back to the question. That's question 3 now. Open the file n15_3_evidence.rtf. RTF is an extension. It means rich text format. So this is N15 evidence. So right click and I open with. It's a Word document. So let's open with Microsoft Office Word. So open. Okay, so while that is loading, let me just. Okay, so it's taking a while, I don't know. Okay, so that's it. Okay, let's just inspect it. Evidence document. Okay, so it's an evidence document. Let's go back to the question to see the next task. Make sure your name, center number, candidate number will appear on every page of this document. So we have to make sure that our name, our center number, and candidate number appear on every page of the document. So to do that, you have to insert an header or a footer. So I'll go with header. So guys, it's always good to go with header, please, so that the examiner can easily cite that. So go to insert, click header, and you take this blank 3 column so that you can have your name, your center number, your candidate number. So take that. So my name is Aloko Shayo Enoch, and since this is Nigeria, then I'm going to type NG 101. If you are following my tutorial before now, this is unique center number to use. My candidate number is always 1010. Okay, so guys, that's cool one, right? So next question. Save this evidence document in your work area as n evidence followed by your candidate number, for example. So mean that we should retain the name, but just add the digit, your candidate's number. So I'm going to add 1010 to this n evidence, and I'm to save it. Okay, it's a Word document. So go to save as, then take Word document. Then you just add to this now. My candidate number is 1010. Okay, I just want to be sure that I'm in the right work area. So just click desktop and let me navigate to my work area. That's N15. Oh, this is N15 Tower. Okay, so you can open it now and then save your document in there. So don't forget that's that. Okay, so just click save. So that's that. So let's go for the next question. Okay, the Tawara Wildlife Conservation Trust require you to create a spreadsheet to calculate wage bill for 1 week. Guys, so the task here now, we want to create a spreadsheet. Okay, that we automate uh bills. Okay, that's a good one. For 1 week, all currency value must be shown in dollars with two decimal places, and make sure that you see the you use the most efficient method to do each task, and make sure that each printout fits on a single page. So we have to make sure that each task fits on a single page, and that the content of all the cells are fully visible. So guys, don't forget this condition. One, we have to format the currency, so anything that has to do with money there, dollar and two decimal place. And the second stuff, we have to use efficient method. And finally, we must make sure that our print out is such that it fits into a single page, and then all the content in the cell should be visible. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with question 4 now. Okay, using a suitable software package, load the n15 underscore 3 underscore payroll dot csv. Csv is comma separated variable. Okay, so let's go ahead and locate that file in our work area. Okay, so this is the work area. So this is n15 underscore 3 underscore payroll. I can right click and go ahead and open with Microsoft Excel. Okay, let's go back to the question. Okay, we have to examine the content, okay, and save it as a spreadsheet. Okay, so this extension is .csv, so the extension it should be we should save it as Excel document. Okay, so we have to resave it as okay in exact format. Okay, so let's inspect this first. If you look at this payroll, I think some things missing here, contrast something. So now let's just make sure that the content in each cell fits into the cell. So to do that, just select. So that is column A to H, and make sure that your cursor displays this kind of sign, then double click. Then everything is cool now. Then is there anything to do again? I think everything is okay. So at this point now I can save it. Save as. So take Excel workbook. Also, because of the problem we normally run into if it we are in web authoring, so I always try to make sure that I'm in the right directory. So I'll not just save, I'll make sure that I'm in the right directory. So go to desktop and to my n15 Tawara, so that I'm going to save it in the right work area. So that's it. So I can open and save there now, then save. Okay, everything is cool now. So let's see, next task please. Use cell A19 to D27 to create a name range rate. Okay, show evidence of how you create this in your evidence document. Guys, the task here now. So now the first concept we want to learn in Excel is how to create a name range. So we have to rename this rates, or we should target rates, and now to use cell A19 to D27. So let me go to A19, then to D27. This is A. Okay, so this is A19. So let me scroll down to D27. This is D here, and this is 27. So just select that. So A19 to D27. So this range. Okay, so to create a range. Okay, so you just right click there, a name range. You see now, name range, then click that. Then we have to rename it what? Let me go back to the question and confirm that. We have to rename it rates. So that's region, we want to rename that region rates. Don't forget uppercase R and with S. Okay, and if you look at this now, refer to this is what we call absolute reference, A19 this something like that. Okay, so that's a good one. Okay, so that's that. Next question. Merge cell A1 to H1 so they become a single cell. Okay, so let me do that. To merge cell A1 to H1 so that it becomes a single cell. So go back to my Excel. So this is let me scroll up now, A1 to H1 here. So just select. Okay, so merge, and if you look at this, you see merge center. So you can click it, but I was not asked to do merge center, just to merge. So let me just select merge cells. So that's all I want to do for now. I can click outside now. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Enter the test TWCT week 14 payroll in this cell. So I'm to enter, I'm going to type in there in that merge cell, TWCT week 14 payroll. TWCT week 14 payroll. So this is it here. So TWCT week, I think there is dash there, TWCT dash and week 14 payroll. Okay, let me just confirm that. TWCT dash week 14 payroll. So it's cool. So I can click outside the cell now. Okay, so what am I to do with the test now? Okay, let me just scroll down. Next question, question 8. Okay, why am I too fast, guy? So question 8 now. Format this test so that it is bold. So the font, you want to apply font to that text, bold one, 18 points, that will be the size, then center align and sans serif font. Guys, if you are observant, you notice that because I discussed this sans serif font and serif font in web authoring tutorial section. So don't forget that sans serif font is that is Calibri, white serif font is Time New Roman. Okay, so new Time Roman. Okay, so this is bold, 18 point and center align. Let me do that first. Bold, 18 point and center align. So that is the format I'm going to apply to the test font. Sorry, the font for the test. So just select the test. So you can go ahead. It's Calibri already. So that is sans serif font. So that is okay. So I can change this to 14 now. Then I should make it bold. Then it should be center. This is center test. It's test. Not this one. It's test. Okay, so let me do that now outside. So go back to the test now. Okay, so what's going on there, guys? Just click center. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let me click back and confirm. I just click outside. I think it's okay. So bold, Calibri, that is sans serif, 14 and center. So that's cool. So just click outside the cell. So next question. Format this cell so that it contains white text on a black background. So the text font should be white. Okay, the color and then the background should be black. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. So just select the text first. Select the text, just the text, and you see this is font color. So change the text color. So we change this to white. So just white text. So click that and click outside. Okay, not yet affected. So white. Good. So that's it. Just that's to the text. I can click outside, or let me just apply the second on black background. So black background, this is the background here. So just click outside first, then you see the background is active now. Click back that, then go there, and this is black background, so you can see it's perfect. So that's good. Next task. Okay, let me just take this one question 10 altogether. Okay. Okay, then take the remaining one now. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, I just want to make sure that just apply that so that I know the question that I've answered. Okay, so I can go ahead now. So in cell D4, enter a function to look up the pay rate. Guys, this is a good concept also in Excel. Excel is a very wonderful package. Okay, so lookup function. So in cell D4, enter a function to look up the way and the pay rate from the rate table. And don't forget that before now we actually did something like that. We created selected the region, name it that's question 5, and we create a name rates. Okay, so that's what is going on here now. So as in cell D for enter a function to look up the pay rate from the rate table using the pay code as lookup value. So we have to use pay code as lookup value. Okay, and we have to select some content from rate that region. And okay, let's just take a look at what that is all about. Okay, let me go back. That is D4. So this is D4. So I want to create a lookup function. Okay, equals to now. So based on the information, so the lookup value is pay code, and the from the rate table. Okay, so lookup function from the rate table. Okay, so I think I understand what is going on now. So guys, this is what is going on here. Now if you look at pay rate here, we have pay rate here. So this is going to serve like a kind of a query language, so that is going to the function we look up for B2 here and retrieve equivalent pay rate to B2, which is 9. So it's going to so it's going to retrieve that is like a query language. So it's going to call that is select 9. It's going to take 9 and put in here. So for F1 2, it's go to F1 and retrieve 7.5. Then the function also works such that to go to F4 and retrieve this, and that's how the stuff is going to work. Now okay, so now the function we have to use now is because pay rate now is in this is vertical, this okay, this is a column. So since column, so column is used VLOOKUP. If it were to be in row, arrange in row, that we're going to use HLOOKUP. So this one I'm going to use VLOOKUP. So that's the function. You can double click now. So next, lookup value. So if you go back to the question, what is our lookup value? So lookup value is the pay rate. Lookup, say that lookup function. Lookup value is the pay code. Pay code. Okay. So lookup value is the pay code, and this is pay code. So just take it, then comma. Then the table array. The table array is pay rate from the rate table. Okay, so that is this rate table, this one that we created this and rename it rate. So let me just type rate there, RA. Okay, so this is it here now. So double click, then comma. Then now you see we have the lookup value, we are through with that. The table array, we are through. Then the column index. Now the column index is the pay rate. And we have how many columns here? In the table we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So and that is pay rate is number 3. It's the number 3 column. So you just put the number there, 3. Then finally comma. So now this now asks us that if you want to retrieve approximate value, that we should type true. But if you want to retrieve exact value, exact match, then we should type false. So I want the exact because I want F1 to return 7.5. I want B2 to return 9. I want F4 to return 7.25. So I want the pay code to retrieve the corresponding pay rate. So that should be exact match. So that is false, should come in here then. Then I'll close it. So guys, this function should retrieve B2 should retrieve 9. So if I should hit enter button now, I should get 9 in that cell. Correct. So guys, let's just take a look at this. This is just like a database management system, because this pay code will retrieve corresponding pay rates, meaning that A should retrieve 15. So if I should try to apply this formula to F1 and F3, F1 should retrieve 7.5, and F3 should retrieve 7.5 coincidentally. Okay, 7.5. So let's just check that before I continue. Wow, so that's good. So our function is working. Okay, so Control Z just to undo that is okay. So I can click outside now. So because this is all I'm required to do. So let's go ahead with the question now. That's that. So formula will be entered in steps 11 and 12, and this will not produce result until test data is entered into cell F4. Okay, let's see what that is all about. So let me just take everything in question 11 and read. In cell G4, okay, so let me quickly look at G4. Let me just do something there. What is in there? G, this is G4. So cell G4, P. Okay, so let's go back to the question. So in cell G4, enter a formula to calculate the pay for this employee using their pay rate and hour. So guys, we want to enter a formula to calculate pay, and we're going to, that payment will be based on the pay rate and hour. For example, if I hand $10 per hour, then and I work for 2 hours, then that should be my pay should be $20. Then if I earn 100, if I were to earn $100 per hour and I work for 2 hours, then that should be 200. That my pay should be 200, something like that. So that's the formula. So in that case, it's going to be multiplication. So the operator we are going to use to calculate pay from pay rates and our work should be multiplication. Okay, so let's go in there now. So this is equals to, so I want pay rate times, okay guys, so if you look at our work now, our work column, our works hours worked column is empty here. So nothing is there. So I think that's what the examiner is trying to tell us here, that formula will be entered in step 11 and 12. This will not produce result, guys, until test data. So it's just like a model now. So our spreadsheet is just like a model now. So so try to model the scenario. Okay, so let me just go ahead. So our work, so empty, and that's all, just enter. So I should get 0 there because there's nothing there yet. Correct. So let's go ahead. Is that all there? Okay, select appropriate data that you can enter into self F4 to test this formula. Good. Enter this data in the data choosing column of the test table in your evidence document. So let me go to my evidence document and look at the data, the test table in my evidence document, and this is step 11. So let's check the evidence document. Step 11. Good. Okay, so that step 11 say here, and I say that choosing data, so I should choose a data, then what is my expected value, and then I should have actual value. Okay, so let me go back to the Excel. Okay guys, so this is our work now. So we have to alternate, or let's say we have to change or vary the our work there and see the result on pay. Okay, so now guys, the type of data I'm to enter here, if you go back to the question, the contractor we have here, this unit is in hour. So the data format is in hour. It's not in minute, it's not in second. So strictly hour, and that is integer. So you should understand what the data type is integer. So I can't test with maybe 13.5 or 35.7 because that is float. Okay, so it should be integer, it should be whole number. So that's what I want to do now. Okay guys, let's assume that I work for 10 hours. If I work for 10 hours, then I should have my pay should be $90. Or okay, so let's just put 10 there, 10. So that will be 10 times 9, because the formula I have here is pay rate times hour. So let me just hit enter button. 90, so that is correct. So let me put that now. When our work is 10, then my pay should be 90. Okay, and expected also is 92. So in my evidence now, so choosing data, What did I work with, guys? I think I choose 20 or something. 10. Okay, so choosing theta, when it's 10 there, my expected value should be 90 because pay rate is $9 per hour. Then the actual value I got there too is 90, so it's okay. So let me go back to the question now. So record the expected and test. I did that. Enter your test data. Okay, I did that already. Okay, now so question 12. Question 12. Okay, so let me just select everything and read through before I So now in cell H4, enter a formula to display the word yes if the hour worked are greater than the contract hours. Display the word no if the hour worked are the same as the contract hour, or display the word incomplete if the hours worked are less than the contract hours. So guys, in cell H40 is like is want to like this more of a logical statement. So I'm going to compare two different column now, the hour work column and the contract hour column. So the hour work column varies. So if the hour work is greater than hour worked and contract hour, then I should display yes. If the hour worked is equals to contract hour, then I should display the test no. And if the hour worked is less than the contract hour, then I should display this incomplete. So and that is I should enter the formula to effect that in HM4. Okay, so let me go to H4 in my Excel. So H4, so this is H4 here. Okay guys, before I do that, don't forget that this is just a model. This 10 is there, so let me just take it out so that I have my model back the conventional way. Okay, so now this is H4 now equals to, now the conditional statement is such that I want to compare this hour work with this contract hour. So when hour work is greater than the contract hour, then I should display the test yes. If the hour work is less than the contract hour, then I should display the test incomplete. If the hour work is equals to contract hour, then I should display the test no. Meaning that if I have 35 here, then the test that will be displayed here will be no. If I should have something greater than 5, something like 40, then I should have yes here. Then if I should have something less than 35 here, then this should be incomplete. So now that is a conditional statement, and since the condition, that is if else statement. So if, then double click. Now to the logic test now. So if, what are we comparing? I think we compare our work with contract hour. Yes, let me just go back to the question. So our work with contract hour, hours worked greater than, so our work, so in respect to the contract hour. So let me go there. So if our work, this cell here that is empty here, our work greater than sign on your keyboard, then the contract hour, then command I should have what? Yes. So should display yes. YES, yes. Okay guys, unlike in your web authoring, we separate command different commands using semicolon, but in this we're going to use comma. So this is the first condition. If the syntax will be separated by comma, unlike in your web authoring, okay, that use semicolon. So the first syntax is complete now. So if our work is greater than contract hour, then I should display yes. Then I start the condition again. If our work, this place, is equals to contract hour, then comma, I should display the test no. And finally, since I have the two conditions already, the last one is just if none of these two, then we should display incomplete. So that implies that it is less than, and because it's the last condition, so you don't need to write if again. So because that's the last statement, so if this else, this should happen. Okay, so just then if none of this else, then that will be incomplete. So that's how to work with logical statement. Now this first bracket, I'm going to close it now. Yeah, and this second one, then you close it now. So now because our work here is empty, so it's like no, it's zero. So that will be incomplete because it means that it is less than 0 is less than 35. So if I should hit enter button here, I should have my result here should be incomplete. So enter. Oh, so do you see something? Don't forget, guys, this is a test, so we quote test, yes, no. I did not quote this last one. Okay, so just cancel. Cancel, guys. Okay, so just let me correct the error. Sorry about that. So don't forget, that's a good one. So if you're observant, you should quote this. Okay, so thank you, guys. So that's why I love Excel. So enter now. So my answer solution should be incomplete. Correct, incomplete. Okay, guys, let's just test run. Now this is empty here. If our work is 40 or 45 or 50, guys, you can use any number. You can use 1000 here, but you just have to be careful. Don't use float, you have to use integer, because contractor is strictly integer, so you have to use you can use normal data is data that fall within this range. Okay, and you can't use abnormal data because that will be floats, maybe 35 point something is going to give you error. Okay, you can work with an outlier, it will still work. Okay, so something very extreme values like 100, 1000, but just work with between the range of 0 and 50. Okay, so let's go with our work greater than contract hour, such that our work is 50. So if our work is 50, then I should have yes here. So let me press enter. Correct. Okay, then if our work is 20 is less than 35, then I should have incomplete. So 20, press enter. Correct. Then what about if our work equals to 35, then I should have no there. Okay, so 35, that should give me no. Correct. So that's a good model. So I think I can take it off now. Okay, and enter, incomplete. Okay, so let's go back to the question now. So select 3 items of appropriate data that you can enter into cell F. That's, guys, that one I just, okay, that's a good one. Select 3 items of appropriate data that you can enter into cell F4 to test this formula. Enter this data in the data choosing column of the test table in your evidence document. Record in the expected column of your test table the output you expect to see in cell H4. Then enter each item of the test data into cell F4 and record each result in the actual column of your test table for each item of the test data. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let me take a look at how the evidence table look like. Okay, so guys, because we have 3 cells here, because one will be for incomplete, one will be for no and yes. Okay, guys, data choosing. Don't forget that let's go back to that. We want to compare our work with contract hour. If our work is equal to contract hour, greater than contract hour, or less than contract hour. Let's start with our work greater than contract hour. So let's work with 45. So if our work is 45, my expectation, I should have yes there. So let me put that there. So if I have 45, if choosing data is 45, then I'm expecting to have yes. So let's see what the actual value will be from our model. Okay, so now if I click yes, enter here now, it should give me return yes. So enter yes. Okay, so I can type it there now. So the return value is yes, so the actual value is yes. So now since 35 is the reference for the contract hour, so let me go for something equal. So what about when it's equal to 35? What am I expecting? I want the program should return no. So let me see if it's going to return the test no. Okay, so what value? Okay, I'm working with 35 now. Okay, so type 35 here. Okay, change this 45 because this is the reference. Change it now to 35 now. So this should return what? No. So enter. No. Okay, so let me also put it there. So when I type it, it's return no, so it's equals to the expected value. Then finally, let me choose data less than 35 now. Let's go for 20. Then I'm expecting incomplete as the answer. Incomplete. So my program should return incomplete. Okay, so let's test the model. So now this is the reference. Take this one off. Okay, so let's work with what do I put in there? I think 20 or so. 20, right? 20. Okay, so when our work is 20 and 20 is less than 35. Guys, I want you to observe something also. You see that the pay also changes based on pay rate. So 20 now, this should be 180 on that pay, 180 on that pay. Then it will also return incomplete. Correct. So incomplete. So let me put that there. So everything is okay. Incomplete. Okay, guys, let's go ahead with the next question. Okay, question 13. So question 13. Replicate the formula enter in step 10, 11, and 12 for all employees. So to replicate the formula in 10, 11. So that's a cool one. Okay, so the formulas I have so far, I have under pay rate, I have VLOOKUP formula. Then our work, no, not our work, pay. Okay, I have formula to calculate pay. Then I have the lookup, VLOOKUP, the lookup formula here. Okay, VLOOKUP, the our work, sorry, the pay, and this one, this condition. Okay, so now let me just generate. So to do that, guys, this is a model, so I need to take it off this our work because it should be empty. Okay, so take that one off and enter. Okay, so that this model is okay now. So I want to replicate this formula now. So 9. So don't forget F1 should be 7.5 and so on like that. So let me replicate the formula down here. Good. So let's confirm. Ali B1 now. B1 return 19.45. That's a good one. Let's go for A. A will return 15. A return 15. So that's okay. So let me replicate the next formula. That is P. Okay, guys, because our hours worked is empty, then pay should generate 0 throughout. Okay, then finally this. Okay, because this also based on our work, so it's also generating complete throughout. Okay, so guys, I just need to make sure that this let's just go ahead and do the stuff again, so that the information will completely fit into the cell. Double click. Okay, so let's go ahead with the question now. Okay, now I did this already, so this out of the game. Show. Okay, question 14. Apply appropriate formatting to all cells. Okay, we have to apply appropriate formatting to all cells. Okay, so by implication, that's to do with question 1 because that has to do with formatting. Okay. Okay, that's question 3. Say all currency value must be shown in dollar with 2 decimal places. So mean I should go to all the currencies, all the anything that has to do with money, and I should format it. So the currency should be dollar sign, and that should be 2 decimal places. So pay rate, this is money. So just select everything and go to number. Okay, click number. So why is it not responding? Thank you. So go to currency, then the dollar sign. We have a lot of symbol here, so you work with dollar, this dollar, and should be 2DP. So just click OK. So good. Then do the same for pay. Number, then select currency, and that's good. 2 decimal places and dollar. And finally, this is also pay rate, is also has to do with currency. So so let's apply the appropriate format there. Then the same step to number, to currency, and okay. Okay, so that's good. Let's go to the next question. Okay, that's question 13 now. Question 15. So question 15 says that in cell G16 enter a function to calculate the total wage bill for this week. So I'm going to do that now. So that should be in G16. So let me go to G16. So this is total pay here now, G16. This is G16. So equals to. So to calculate the total means that I'm to sum all this. So so the function is sum. So double click. Then select from here down to the last one, then can close the bracket now and enter. Now because I have 0 here, because there is no hour work yet, it's still a model, so just press enter. We should have 0 here, because when you sum zeros, then you have 0. Okay, that's a good one. So next question. In the center of the header, add your name, center number, and candidate number. Okay, that's a serious one. So in the center of the header, add your name. Okay, my name, my center number, and candidate number. So let's go ahead and do that. So in the center, this is okay. So since it has to do with insert, so insert, insert header. So good. Wow. So I was expecting it to have 3 columns or something. So this center already. So let me just type Aluko, Shayo, Enoch, comma, my center number is NG 101, and my candidate number is 1010. So that's cool. Next, save and print the spreadsheet showing the values. So guys, before I save and print, don't forget that we have some instruction at the beginning of the so we are told that that we should make sure each printout fits on a single page. Don't forget this, guys. Each printout must fit on a single page and all the content are visible. So because I want to print now, so I can go back to the question. That's question 18. Okay, so question 18, right? Question 17. Okay, save and print. Okay guys, let me just go ahead and do that. So this is save here. Just click this save. And guys, this is a tutorial section, so I'll not be able to print. So instead of print, I will just use print preview. Okay, this is wonderful. Okay guys, I think for some reason I'm just quite cool, because this fits into one page. And let's just confirm to in case probably let's just go to page setup. You want to confirm if so you just click and fit to one page, and that's all. Portrait, landscape, nothing else, guys. Letter, okay, you can just take A4, guys. Okay, so this is okay, then okay, then you print. So it fits into one page, so that's good. So I'm cool with that. So I can't print this. Okay, so let's just continue with the question. So question 18 now. Enter the following data in the house work. Good. So this now to check our model if it's okay. So enter the following data in the house work column. So I'm going to take this data 33. So so I'm going to enter work so 35 35 10. So let me go to my work now. So this work so I should have 35 here. Guys, don't forget, if I have 35 here, this should display no, and 35 times 9, then you should know what that pay stuff should be. So let's just go ahead and do that. So 35, then 35, then 10. Okay, so guys, what do you observe now? Okay, so 35 35, no, that's cool. 10, okay, incomplete because it is less than 12. 35 10 is less than, so that's really incomplete. But the pay is not visible because this cell is too small. Okay, for the data, if you look at it now, when I click here, something that should be there is 315, okay, 0.00. So in that case, just go ahead and do this again, what we used to do now, so that you not make sure that the contents, the cell fits in it there. So double click. Okay, good. So I can continue now. So I'm going to take the next 3 now. So the next 3 data to be entered is 35 21 12, 35 21 12, 35 21 12, 35 21 12. So then next set of data to be entered 37 0 12, 37 0 12, 37 0 12. Then the next set of data that we have in there is 7 42 35, 7 42 35, 7 7 42 35. Guys, you see how everything is changing, 35. Before I hit enter, this will change and this will change. Okay, and this should give us 35. 35 should give me no here. So 35 times 9, then you know what that is, guy. Correct. So and total 2, for some reason, okay, yeah, so the content is also too big for the cell, so do that again. Just come here and make sure it's, then double click. Good, so everything is okay. So let's go to the next question. Okay, I'm through with that, guys. Save and print spreadsheet showing formula. Okay, so now task 19. Now we've entered everything, so we have to guys, this is another concept you need to know, learn, get to know in Excel. So how to print, we want to show formula, we want to display the formula. Okay, now make sure the row and column heading are also displayed. So we want to make sure that in our print printout, the hard copy print, even though I'm going to use preview, we want to make sure that the row and the column heading should be displayed. So mean that the letter A, B, all this A, B, when you have your row and the numbers you have for the row, the letter for the column should be displayed, and also the formulas. Okay, so let's see that, how to go about that. Now to do that, the first thing is to show the formula that automate all these stuffs. Okay, so just click formula and you see show formula here. Just click show formula and you can see that everything. So the only problem we have now is this is quite big. This cannot fit into one page. So, and this is where we now see the beauty of that, how to set a printer such as the content fit into a single page, because that is the instruction. Okay, one. Then two, this also, there we have to make sure that A, B, C also appear here, and 1, 2, 3, this row appear there, because we want to make sure that the row and the column also appear. So that, let's complete that in our print. So go to print. So I'll use print preview, don't forget, guys. Now I'm not sure this is all the contents. I'm not sure, that's not possible. So let's just go and go to page setup now. And if you look at it now, if I click here, you have a lot of pages here, pages. So but if you click fit to one page, that will affect that. Then second, I don't just want to click OK now, because I still have one more thing to effect. Click sheet now, and the row and column heading, check. Then I can click OK here now. So you can see the effect of that, and this also fits into one page. Now if you want to confirm that, let's go back to the page setup. Page fit to one page. So okay, so that's cool. So you can print out like that. Okay, so I'm done with that, so I can uncheck this, so I can go back to the normal data. Okay, so next question 20. Print the spreadsheet showing the table. I did that already, guys. Okay, next task 21. In row 1, change the text week 14 so that it becomes week 15. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do that. So and the text, okay, this is it. Okay, so I'm to change this to instead of week 14, just delete the 4 and change to 5, and that's that. Next question. Replace the existing data in worker column with this data. So guys, this is like an iteration stuff. So we want to iterate the we want to type input new values there and see if the model will still work and if it's still okay. So now my concern now is still hours work, and I will take a 36, 35, 12 under hour work. So 36, 35, 12, and I should work with hour works column. Okay, so this is contract hour, this is hour work. So this is what I'm going to change now, so I see how it affects. Okay, so let's take the first three now. 36, 35, 12, 36, 35, 12, 36, 36, 35, 12. Okay, then the next three, 35, 21, 12, 35, 21, 12. Okay, that one is okay. So the next three, 37, 38, 12, 37, 38, 12, 37, 38, 12. So that's okay. Then the last three. The last three. 7, 42, 24. 7, 42, 24. So that's that. So that's cool. So guys, and you see as I'm changing it, everything also, if you compare 24 with 35, it is less. So that should be what? Let's should be let me just press enter because that should give me incomplete, guys. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, so 42 and 35 should give me yes. 7 and 6 should give me yes. 12 and 12 should give me no because they are equal. 35 and 37, so the model is cool, right? Okay, that's a good one. So let's continue now. Next question. Print the spreadsheet. I'm showing the table. So guys, we have to print showing the table only here. Okay, unlike the previous when we want to print before, and that one asks us to show the row and column or something like that. Column heading display, but this one asks us to print without the display of the column heading, and we don't also need to show the formula. So let's just go ahead and do that. So print the spreadsheet, and the only thing is that make sure that it's also fit into a single page. So and this time around I don't need to go to formula and show formula because it's uncalled for. So go to print now. Print review. Let me just go to my page setup and make sure that it fits into a single page. So it's okay. So everything is cool. Okay, so just okay. So I can, oh guys, don't forget to remove this column because we are not asked to display this one. So let me go back to the so click that sheet and check this box and let's see the effect. Okay, so this all we have to print. So just go ahead and print that. So that's all. So next question. So the next question now, we have to sort the employee data in ascending order of the employee names. Okay, so sort this. Okay, so so that employee data. Okay, so employee data in ascending of employee name. So this should be in ascending order, right? So from A, that is maybe employee name. You have let's just go to the spreadsheet and see. So for example, Ali should come first now. Ali should come first and should be able to also retrieve the, not that Ali will come first and you have B2 here. It's meant to be B1 and it will take everything alongside. So that's what we have to do. So this is employee. Just select all this the range under employee. Don't forget I did not include total here. So just that. Then go to sort. Okay, so now this is sort A to Z. So now if I have to click check this, then I should have Ali on top, B1 9.45, and is it Amy? This guy should follow, and so on and so forth with F3 and like that. So let's just click. Guys, that's wrong. So let me do that again. Control Z. Do I need to press Control Z? Okay, Control Z. Undo. Okay, so Ali should be on top. So let me go back there. Sort. It's not sort, guy. Yes, it should be right. Yeah. Okay, I think I don't really understand what I'm doing, guys. Guys, just click filter. Let me filter. So that is not what I actually want to do, but let's just check. Okay, sort. Okay, so now filter, then I can do sort A to Z now. Let's see the effect now. So Ali should come on top now with B1 and everything. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I've seen the mistake. Control Z. Okay, guys. Why am I like this? Okay, Control Z. Just undo everything, guys. Okay. So, guys, the problem to see the range I selected, because what I did is that this now serve as the head, T004 serve as the head for this column, and this I supposed to select from payroll, guys. This is the column head here, payroll. This is the title, This is not the title, and that's the mistake, guys. So you have to select this, guys. That's not intentional, guys. Maybe just for you to be careful, and when you are writing your exam, guys, you can't select from this range. So you select from this. This is the you select from employee, the head of each column. Okay, so I can go ahead and do that now. So now if I should apply this sort now, A to Z, Ali should come on top, and B1 should take B1 alongside etc like that. Incomplete, so everything alongside Ali. So sort A to Z now. Okay, I think I'm doing the right thing now. Sort A to Z. Okay, let's just go custom sort. Okay, better. Okay, custom sort now. I want to sort with employee. Sometimes I can be funny, guys. Guys, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so custom sort employee, then A to Z. So this we order it now. Okay, so order A to Z, so it's good now. So this should work now, guys. It's not easy to be a high-tech guy. So just click OK now. So Ali should come, then B1 9.5. Correct, guys. Bravo. Okay, so you have Ali B1, everything is cool, guys. Don't forget, let's just do that again. Maybe let me just go back to the question and even print the spreadsheet showing the values. Okay, so I'm not asked to take evidence evidence page of that. Okay, so let me just do that again, guys. So what I did is select everything, then come to here, then go to custom sort, and then we have to sort by employee. You can also sort by code, you can sort by pay rate, you can sort by hour work, pay hour. So we have to sort by employee. Okay, so you select employee, then the order is ascending order A to Z, and that's what we have there. So cool. Next question. I draw 17 to 27. So let's just do that. So row 17 to 23. So this is row 17 here. So take it down to 27, and while you are in the, just right click and click on hide. Okay, that's good. So I can take it up now. Next task. Next task is to search the data. Okay, let me just take it first. Okay, search the data to extract only the employees who have worked overtime and have a pay code starting with F. Guys, this concept, this is a very good one. We want to search. So this is like a query language that you select only the employee who have worked overtime and have a pay code starting with F. So you select, like when you apply a structured query language in database management system. So that's why Excel is a very powerful package, guys. Okay, so let's just go ahead, but don't forget employee who have worked overtime and the pay code start with F. Okay, so let me go back there. Now, guys, to do that, the best thing is just to convert this to like a table. So I'm not going to make this mistake again. I can't select from here. Definitely, I know I'm going to select from payroll. Okay, so because that's the title for each row. Okay, then down here. Now I want to convert this to table, and so that I'll be able to just click filter. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so from here I can kick off now. So now the question is, because it's filter, you just want to extract. So it's like filter. Okay, so extract employee who have worked overtime. Okay, then pay code starting with F. So now if you look at this overtime, what is overtime? Overtime is when the hour of work is more than the contract hour. For example, the hour of work here is 12. So it's not going to take this one. So it's going to select all these yes, all the yes, all the yes, all the yes. 21 is greater than 20. 37 is greater than 35. So that's when you work overtime. So that's what we want to do, overtime. Then also the pay code should be F. So it's going to take off B1. A1 will be off, be gone. All those ones we just retain only F. So that's what we are asked to do. So now, guys, let's just go ahead. Let's start with let me just follow the instruction. So what is the first? We should sort filter by let's start employee who have worked overtime first. So overtime, this is employee now. So go to test filter, Okay, overtime. Overtime equals to yes. So if overtime is equals to yes, that is overtime. If it is no, there is more, it means that it's not overtime. If it's incomplete, then it's not also overtime. So it should be yes. So when overtime is equals to yes, that means that employee actually did overtime. So if I click OK now, then everything under overtime should be gone, and so it's only yes, all the yes should be retained. And I have how many yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I should have 6 data there. Good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's cool. Then finally, we have to also based on filter based on starting with F under pay code. Now go to pay code now. So we want to also this one test filter equals to, but this time around, if I have equals to, then I have to type equals to F1, F2, F3, F4, and that's not a good being a good programmer. So I can use this. It's a good option, but that's not the best way. So I can go with begins with. Okay, begins with F uppercase. So it's going to take anything start with F. So it's going to knock out B2. So just click OK. Correct. So that's that. Okay, guys. Let me go back to the question and see. Show evidence of your method in your evidence document, guys. So I have to repeat that in order to show the evidence. Okay. Let me just go back and do that. So to do that, let me just Control Z everything and go back to. So this is the original data. So I start with the overtime. So here, test filter equals yes. Then I can take screenshot of this now. Print screen. So I'll copy this and post in my evidence document. So go to my evidence and searching method for 21. So Control V. Then for the second one, I'll go to pay code. Okay, I can click OK here. Then go to pay code now. Test filter also. Instead of equal to this time around, you use begin with and F, uppercase F, then click OK. That's I didn't take Control Z. My intention is just to take I need to take screenshot of that. This begins with F. Okay, so I can print screen now. Then take the screenshot now. So that's cool. So just this and just post this here. Okay, where is the guy, guys? Okay, just okay, you're okay. So evidence, where's my evidence page, guy? So just that's evidence 8, that is this search method, is this search method. So yeah, Control V. Okay, guys, so is there any more question? So show evidence of your method. I did that. Print so print the spreadsheet showing the values. So and that's all. So this is the last task here. Okay, guys, I'm going to make another tutorial to this is this question is this is another question entirely, guys. Okay, so I will not be able to work on this because of our time. Okay, we are through with data analysis already. So at this point, let me just go ahead and just print and show you finally how it's going to look. So these are final results. So we have how many data all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the pay code, everything is F, and they are all employees that work overtime. Okay, and the pay here 157. And how do you get the pay and the pay rates? So if you have 7.5 times 20, that gives you this, and everything is cool, guys. And please appreciate Excel. I really like that package, guy. You can't just finish. You can't finish exploring Excel, guy. Okay, so print, preview. So guys, this should fit into one one page definitely. Let me just go to my page setup and make sure that I did that anyway. Fit to one page and just click OK, guys. And thank you for the audience. Please do well to subscribe to my channel, to my YouTube channel. Do have a great day ahead. Bye, guys. Bye guys. Bye. Okay, nice. Bye.